Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry, I had to move that. Welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures Blog Talk. I am your host, Shay Cannon. I'm an award-winning fractional chief operating officer. I have an exclusive clientele of 7 and 6 figure CEOs. However, I have a mission, and that mission includes you. I have a mission to help small business owners and entrepreneurs who are spinning their wheels and struggling to make it to their first 6 figures in business. I want to help you to make the money and create time freedom. That's make the money and create time freedom. My freedom, it looks like living and working my business all over the world. I started this journey in Belize. I lived in Mexico for 3 years. For the past year and a half, I've been in Buenos Aires, Argentina, but I am back in my favorite little beach town of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. So I call this session a little business value with a view. So I come up here on the rooftop to give you view, boo, give you view, give you view, give you view. But let's get into the value, okay? This week, we've been talking about the psychology of sales, the psychology of sales. It's all about human behavior and what triggers us to make decisions, okay? Especially about sales. Now, there's a huge difference between the psychology of sales. Good morning, Demetra. The huge difference between the psychology of sales and like used car con artistry, okay? That's not what it is, okay? Let me tell you what your job is when you have a business and you have something for sale. Your job is to get a yes or a no, okay? That's your job, yes or a no. If you get a no, you respect the no. If you get a yes, we celebrate the yes because now we get to service that person and they get to have a transformation, okay? However, if there's no yes or no, your new job becomes getting them off the fence, okay? Getting them off the fence to give you a yes or a no. And the psychology of sales can help with that, okay? There are just certain things about human behavior that are predictable, okay? And we use those in our favor to help them to make a decision. Now, if you missed Monday, we talked about 3 of those strategies, and I suggest that you use them together. Framing and context, plus comparison and contrast, plus social proof, okay? Using those 3 together. We talked about that Monday. If you missed it, catch Monday's replay. On Tuesday, we talked about emotional appeal, plus urgency, plus FOMO. Oh, so strong, okay? So use those together. If you want to know what those are, how to use them together, check back with Tuesday's replay, okay? Yesterday on Wednesday, we talked about visual hierarchy and anchoring with pricing, okay? Visual hierarchy and anchoring with pricing. Have no idea what that is? No problem. I told you yesterday. Check the replay, okay? Today, to round out our blog and our talk on psychology of sales, we're going to talk about reciprocity and risk reduction. The 2 R's, okay? Reciprocity and risk reduction. What is reciprocity? Reciprocity is when you give them something, so human behavior says, oh, I need to give them something back. Reciprocity, right? So for example, you give your audience some valuable content, you give them a free training, you give them a free guide, a free ebook, a free something, right? And then when you ask for the sale, they feel like they need to give you something back. So maybe they opt into your offer, okay? Reciprocity. Now, let's talk about risk reduction. Risk reduction looks like guarantees, okay? Guarantees, warranties, trial periods, things that reduce the fear of them making the wrong decision about your purchase, okay? So you do something to help them to understand or to help them to feel better about spending their money so that they don't feel like they made a mistake, right? We never want anybody to have regrets, okay? So if you help build trust by giving them something that in their eyes reduces the risk of giving you their money, you add that in there. Money back guarantee, 30-day guarantee, those types of things, okay? Now, all week long, we've talked about this thing called psychology of sales. Well, let me tell you, all of the big companies long ago spent millions of dollars on the research that gives us the results of these psychology of sales strategies. Why? Because they work. Because they work. If you don't just think about how you're going to use them and think about how they're used on you, you'll understand the value, right? You'll understand the value. So we as small businesses, we cannot afford not to use things that help us have an edge. because sometimes the bigger companies became bigger because they invested in knowledge that helped them to have an edge. So now that they're sharing that knowledge, we need to also use that knowledge. Psychology of sales is one of those things we need to be using in all of our marketing messaging when we're asking for the sale. Okay, so this week I've shared 10 strategies with you. I've even taken those 10 strategies and showed you how to use a combination of them. Okay, but you can use all 10 of them in one marketing message. Think about your sales page. Think about emails that market. Think about long social posts that market. Okay, think about long advertising copy. You can use all of it and increase the chances of you getting the sale. We want to increase the chance of us getting the sale. So you need to use these things, okay? So you can use the smaller combinations in things like social posts, the shorter social posts, okay? You can use them in shorter ad copy. You can use them in blog posts where at the end you have a call to action, okay? These things are there. They're tools. They're there for you to use. You need only use them. All right. I hope this has been a great week of content and of value for you guys. I'm about to start the morning show. So if you're not in the group, go to ShaCannon.info/group. Everything happens in the group. Okay. We're about to go in for about another 45 minutes on the topic of reciprocity and risk reduction. And I take questions. So if you're missing out on the opportunity to ask a question, you're missing out on the opportunity to take general information and customize it for you and your business. Never miss the opportunity to ask questions. The goal, GOLD, is always in you being able to ask the question, okay? Now, we had our 90-day content plan workshop last night, and the ladies got so much information. They got added bonuses. I'm not even finished putting bonuses in their vault. If you missed it, you can get the replay by going to ShaCannon.com/content. Okay, this workshop is a part of my affordable workshop series, but even the ladies last night said, oh yeah, this workshop is worth way more than $47. Like, you've given me more information and broke it down into actionable steps better than some of the $500 workshops I have attended. So if you missed it, you can get the replay and all the bonuses. You need only go ahead and go to ShaCannon.com/content and cop that, okay? Now, I have not switched the copy over to say that it's not live and that you'll only get a replay. Go get it anyway, because all it's going to do is give you a link to the vault, and everything is in the vault, all right? Everything is in the vault. But for right now, join me for the morning show. It starts in about 2 minutes. So join the group, ShaCannon.info/group. Join us in the group. The group is free. And it's like a free mastermind. We are in there giving you all kinds of value. We are in there giving you community. You need only show up and participate. Demetra said the workshop was fire. Thank you, Demetra. Okay? So join the group, join the group, join the group. Be a part of the community. We are networking and getting to know each other so that we can refer business to each other. We are learning together. We are reminding and motivating and inspiring each other. Okay? And we're going to have fun. At the end of this month, we're actually having a movie club, which is we're watching a movie and we're just going to talk about it, kind of like book club. Okay. So I'll be reminding y'all to watch that movie soon. So it's Paradise on Netflix. Watch the movie so that we can have cocktails, or, you know, if you drink weak water, that's fine. But yeah, so we have fun in the group, and it actually serves a great purpose. So you might want to come on into the community. It's free. You have no excuses. If you're serious about your business, this invitation, you should also take serious. ShaCannon.info/group. Join the group. All right, guys, that's it for this week. I'll be back next week with more business content that's going to help you have transformational growth in your business. But right now, getting ready for the morning show, you should join us over there, ShaCannon.info/group. All right, guys, I'll be in the studio in about 2 minutes.